Wow, US dollar is going to be backed by Bitcoin if elected. This is according to presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Do you think this is going to happen? By the way, this Robert F. Kennedy, who is a nephew of JFK himself, Kennedy himself, is actually topping both Biden and Trump in the polls. So don't discount the fact that this guy could actually become president of the United States. And if he does become president of the United States, then what do you think actually happens to Bitcoin? So he has actually stressed that Bitcoin is not a security and should not be regulated as one, right? That's coming from possible president of the United States. And then he has said fiat currency, meaning like the US dollars as we have it now, was invented to fund wars, right? To use it to fund the military industrial complex to fight wars. Okay, so it looks like this RFK Kennedy guy actually has a decent shot of becoming the next US president. But however, he's not saying that he will only use Bitcoin to back the US dollar. If elected, he's saying he will use Bitcoin as well as gold, silver, platinum, and other precious metals. See, he says he plans to start small with perhaps 1% of all the issued US Treasury bills be backed by hard currency, such as, gold, silver, platinum, or Bitcoin. So all of a sudden we have BlackRock coming out saying they want to start a Bitcoin ETF. And now we have US presidential nominees who are actually have a solid chance of winning, saying they want to, back US dollars with gold. What is happening? How come the rich and powerful in the United States are suddenly so into Bitcoin and so worried about the US dollar? Well, as I've been telling you guys, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad author himself, Robert Kiyosaki, warns that US dollar will die because BRICS nations, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, will plan to launch a gold-backed currency, the BRICS currency. Now, personally, I don't think the BRICS currency is actually gonna work or will work easily like what everyone else has been saying. That's because, say, China, India, a lot of these countries are actually not so friendly with each other. It's not like they're in a NATO alliance or anything. However, China, the BRICS currency doesn't need to come out and be backed by gold because China is already backing its trade with oil petrol nations such as Saudi Arabia, such as United Arab Emirates, and a lot of other countries with gold. The difference in their current account or their trade deficits are backed by gold already. And that is why folks who watch my videos will know that I have been bullish on long-term gold for quite a while now. So gold is again approaching near its all-time high. If we get a breakout here, it could be huge. But an even bigger move could be silver. Look at this. This is a 12-year trend line and silver is on the verge of breaking out here. Tell me, what do you think is going to happen?